nawet muszę wam powiedzieć, chcielibyśmy, żeby nas za to kochali, ale w sumie nie ja będę o tym mówić, bo będzie o tym mówić najlepsza osoba, która wie o tym najwięcej, a jest to prezes T-Mobile Polska, Andreas Meyerhofer. Andreas, welcome to the stage. So the stage is yours, boss.
Oh, thank you very much for the nice applause. I didn't know where to put my devices, so I'm gonna put it here. So first of all, thank you very much for coming, following our invitation. I'm always impressed, Gosha, which kind of locations you are really finding for press events. I mean, although I love our meeting room in the office as well, but I think it's really something extraordinary again. The reason why we have invited you today is because we have some announcements to do, obviously. This announcement, what we are going to do, what I will tell in the next couple of minutes, is related to our brand. Related to our brand in a sense, and you might see and might feel it already on the first slide, what you see behind me, that of course we would like to fine-tune the brand in a way that we want to even increase our quality, what we are claiming already, that we are in the leading position, having the best quality in our network, to transport this message even more in the future. And also this is backed with some clear content behind for all our customers and of course for the future customers. But before I'm going to tell you really the messages, what's behind, I would like to give you a bit an overview. You might ask yourself, we know it anyhow, but on the other side, for me, I have been working now in this industry almost 25 years. It's still very much impressive when I do see the development of this really fast-moving industry, the mobile industry, and now let's call it the whole telco industry. Because also one thing is clear, that the mobile and the fixed line world is coming together, mainly from technology point of view, but as well from consumer point of view, because customers are asking, really getting from one hand, from one operator, the whole portfolio when it comes to telecommunications / entertainment business, and touching the B2B world, also the ICT business. And when you look into those figures, that in the year 2020 now, those are the fresh figures, what we get from the GSMA, from the association, that we have connected 3.5 billion smartphone users. Smartphone users. We are not discussing anymore feature phones, we are discussing smart devices where you can really manage your business, your private life. More or less, it's the most important friend device what you are carrying every day. And of course, what has also still happened, that this industry is still a big machine when it comes generally to the business, but also when it comes to jobs. And when you read this figure here of 14 million, this is just directly related to the mobile industry. Directly related, so you can have an X factor on jobs creation, what is indirectly directed. And I like this statement here of Tim Cook very much. There are probably more information about you on your phone than in your house. Actually, when I'm looking at me and to my life, it's true. My phone is, my device is my organizer for my business life as well for the private life. And this is becoming more and more evident. And this is also resulting in a huge increase, what you know as well. We have significant increase every year when we talk about the data usage. And here we can show you just a comparison between 2017 and 2019, that we're increasing every year by 100%, here in a 2 years comparison by 200%. This of course requires enormous efforts to handle and to manage the traffic. But on the other side also, the way how the consumers are changing their habits and how they are consuming this high data is changing significantly just within a 5 years period. And of course, if I would go back for a decade, it would be even more impressive. But 5 years ago, the customers were of course browsing on the World Wide Net. Now it's becoming much more popular, and it's already a big portion that you have big players where customers are really already very much addicted to that. I have here just mentioned the YouTube share, the Netflix share, or generally to consume videos. Some years ago, again, it was more dominated by browsing the web. Now it's more dominated by video. What does it mean for us? It's clear when I talk about how to manage the traffic. The same is on the social media. Social media is increasing year by year. And on the other side, what is still on a, from my point of view, on a low level, but will definitely explode, and finally, with the entrance of the new technology layer, that gaming and entertainment becomes even more important for the average consumer / for the average household. So what we are doing from T-Mobile, we really want to shape and we want to support this market, this economy with the modern world, with the best technology, with the highest quality behind. And having said that, I would like to remind you that we did not stop to invest. No, we're even further planning to invest year by year even more. Why? Because very soon we have a new layer on the market what requires even more investment. So this 1 billion zloty, this stays, and this we can also confirm as an investment what we have done for the year 2019. And also even more impressive is the total investment back in 2011, up to now, more than 13 billion zloty. And why I'm saying this again? Because really we want to deliver the best quality, and the best quality is our highest priority. And for us, the best quality starts definitely with our network, but I'm always looking end to end. It goes into the touch points what we have with the customers. So the customer should feel this best quality. I do not want just to talk about, we should really feel it. And we have the proof here that 4 consecutive years, we are clear number one when it comes to the certificate that we have the best network. When it comes to the speed test, we are clearly leading it. And when it comes to any other benchmarks, we are outperforming our competitors with our speed, with our general quality when it comes to our network. And of course, thank you to all of you. It's also proven by you, because the Press Institute was contacting you, and you have given us also the highest rates when it comes to the highest quality, or who has the best network in the country in terms of coverage, in terms of satisfaction, and in terms of consuming the internet. Talking about the internet, this is definitely what we would like to achieve also in the near future. We want to liberate the internet even more. On the other side, again, talking about end-to-end, it's not just the network is the foundation, but for me, equally important is how the customer does that feel on the front end. And what we can also claim, and I'm really proud to do that, and here we have the Net Promoter Score, where we really increased significantly by more than 10-12 percentage points. And also when we have very objective measures, what we are doing within Deutsche Telekom Group, that customer satisfaction, we are calling this measure the TWIM, pushed us now back on the top on the consumer market of postpaid. So we are not just perceived as the highest quality player in the market when it comes to our network. We are also perceived as the operator delivering the best services quality in customer services, as well in our shops or in the B2B area when it comes to our key account manager. And this combination, having the highest quality of our network, delivering the best speed, and honestly speaking, I'm traveling around the world since a very long time. Generally in Poland, and here I'm not discussing T-Mobile Poland only, generally in Poland we have really one of the highest quality standards in our networks. And now you can imagine when we are claiming that we are even better than the others, which efforts are behind in order to have that. And this results in the lowest churn. This is below 1%, what is brilliant. And that's a combination between having the best network, the best services, and of course the customer feels that every day, and therefore there is no need to think about to churn or to leave us. And this was again proven that we won an award, and this award is for the whole decade, 2010 till 2020, where also external institutions are proving that we are really the best service quality towards the customers. So, why I'm telling these things to you? Because we came to a decision in the company, what else can we do? What else can we bring to the customers in order to show that we are confident enough and the customer should really feel it even more, that he has the best partner. And the best partner is always, and still I'm seeing what is ongoing on the market, that customers simply do not want to sign a contract anymore, what they do not know what is written in small letters, and they really want to have the freedom. And the freedom for me starts, because also I'm a consumer, when I'm buying a service, or when I'm buying a car, or when I'm buying whatever, clothes, I'm ordering it, I'm trying it, and if I do not like it, I'm sending it back. And therefore today we would like to announce a new campaign. And before I'm describing this campaign more in details, I would like to ask to play up the video.
Panie! Na delfiny? Moja łódź najlepsza! Nie słuchaj pan! Moja najszybsza! Z których do tu najwięcej ludzi zabiera! Najlepsza jest moja! To nonsens!
No, to nonsens wybierać na podstawie przechwałek. A w T-Mobile masz gwarancję najlepszej sieci. Możesz testować przez 30 dni, a jak ci się nie spodoba, odstąpić od umowy i otrzymać zwrot pieniędzy.
So it's very hard and very tough to decide for this poor guy which boat he should take. So, and actually we can directly translate this maybe to many customers and consumers on the market which operator to choose. And here we want to set again a differentiation on the market. And therefore, what we would like to announce today, just try it, and if you are not happy with, just bring it back. Similar to the car industry, do a test drive. If you don't like the car, bring it back. Order some clothes, try it. If you don't like, bring it back. And this is the campaign where we are giving you, to the customers, a 30 days guarantee to bring it back without any hassle. If you're not satisfied with our offer and with our quality, just have the freedom. I'm not satisfied with, send us an email, come to our shops, bring back the stuff, either a SIM only, or if you have enhanced sets, thank you very much, I tested it, I'm not happy with, so take it back. Why we are doing that? Because we are so confident with the quality what we are delivering right now, with our network and with our customer touch points, that we can definitely dare that, and we can be brave enough that our customers will be very happy with all the services what we are delivering to them. And this has happened now for each single new customers on certain tariff plans, will be explained later on in any way in the press release, but this is the differentiation what we really want to bring. And why we are doing that? Some time ago we announced a no-nonsense new platform about our marketing messages towards the market, and we again want to point out which nonsense we have, that you have to sign a contract and later on you might be not satisfied with the services what you get, but you are somehow bound in a contract and you cannot get rid of. So this is again the differentiation we want to establish here on the market, because we know that we have the best quality in our network and also in our service portfolio and in the whole product portfolio. So bringing me to my next topic, I guess everybody is somehow excited what's going on in T-Mobile when we talk about 5G. There are a lot of noise in the market. Every day it's full with new messages and new announcements about 5G, also coming from the regulator, from the local authorities, from the competitors. Of course, I will share today with you what is our plan to that. And again, quite interesting to observe that there are some players on the market who are doing a commercial launch of 5G. Great. My question is, where can you really buy, in order to get the 5G experience, currently a 5G device? As a customer, you have the choice. Theoretically, you can buy a 5G device on a spectrum layer what is not available right now in Poland. Or you're trying to generate somehow an impression that there's a 5G ready commercial network, what is not really true. So therefore, I think in T-Mobile Poland, we have chosen a clear strategy that we are doing a commercial launch when really a 5G experience is available. Just to repeat, what is the current situation? We are standing in front of an auction when it comes to 3.x. The auction will start soon. There's a clear plan. You all know those plans. I don't need to repeat them. But earliest in summer 2020, we're gonna get spectrum available for the operators, and then we can start to roll out. And 3.x for me is the real 5G story based on a new spectrum layer. Of course, there are possibilities to bring also 5G experience with another spectrum layer. And this is exactly also what we are going to do. But, as I said before, for a commercial launch it would be too early because there are no devices available right now. So therefore we have decided, and again based on our no-nonsense marketing platform, that we are not announcing a commercial launch today. But what I can announce, and this is something big, but by summer 2020, T-Mobile's network will be ready with 1,600 5G base stations, 1,600 sites. What does that mean? This covers 6 million inhabitants of the territory of Poland already by summer 2020. 800 sites we have already ready now, plus 800 sites we are still in the progress of rollout it. And by summer is the right time, or latest summer, to think about a commercial launch, because that's the right time where on the spectrum layer, and then I'm not talking about 3.x, I'm talking about 2100 megahertz layer, the devices are available, and then it's the right time to bring the first 5G experience to the consumer in Poland. And that is our approach, and it's important that you understand, that you know, that we are doing a massive rollout already now, followed by a rollout based on 3.x. And our marketing campaigns, or finally how we are going to approach that, we will come back to you when we have really full picture about the auction, when do we get the spectrum available, because the intensive planning on the network side is already ongoing. So that is important. 800 base stations we have covered already now, fully 5G ready. 800 we're gonna have additionally till summer 2020, and somewhere in this time period, what I will not disclose right now, when exactly we will come up with a commercial launch. And this is based on a real 5G experience with 5G devices on this spectrum layer, followed by the new spectrum layer 3.x, where of course devices would be already available now. Because we would never announce something what is not available. And this is also bringing trust to consumers that once when we are commercially launch something, then you have to have the right experience. So meaning we really want to have the quality you love. That's our slogan, what we are using now, starting beginning of 2020 for the next years. We are building the quality for our consumers here in Poland, and you will love the brand because it's gonna be a differentiation to any other player on the market.